We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Baltimore Orioles and the Chicago White Sox. The White Sox are white hot as they stare down consecutive win number 20. They'll go for it right after this. Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, he wasn't all that bad in his last one, pitching into the 6th inning to pick up the win. We'll see if he can go a little bit deeper in this one.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
First offering on its way. Fouled off.
First pitch, 7-10.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. The 2-1 home. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
High and deep down the left field line. A ball that's tarrying, but this will land untouched. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
First pitch coming, here it is. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
1-2 now. Iglesias aboard here at first with nobody out. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Line softly toward the hole, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, Dero. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choke and poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield. And the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
That is cool.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and the one thing that jumps off the page is that they're last in hits in the league. You might be able to get through a long season with 2-3-run homers every now and then, but I'm telling you what, you have no chance of going to the postseason and waiting on a 3-run bomb, because you're facing nothing but 1s and 2s. If you're going to beat up the 3, 4, 5 guys in a rotation, you have to find a way to create more scoring opportunities against the 1s and 2s.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Takes this the other way to right. Mazzara is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
That is good. The left fielder, number 25.
Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. And he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Count even at 2-2. 2-2. Here it is.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Ready now for Baltimore, Austin Hayes. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. First offering on its way. Ready with the 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Count is 1-2 now. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Alex Cobb, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
In now, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Anderson.
Fly ball out toward left center field. On the run is Santander. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting second. The third baseman.
A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. D-Row, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
So here's Yoan Moncada. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
Mancini is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Baseman, Jose Abreu.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Here's the first pitch to him.
Inside, ball 1.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
1-1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Cobb comes set. Here it comes. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hayes on the run for it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Left for the White Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Standing in, Pat Valaika. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Valaika, a California-born ball player. He was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level. There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Into the corner and slicing foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Jimenez has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll go bottom of the second, no score. Ready now for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0. Cobb. It's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And right into the shift. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a field thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Santander. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias. He drew a walk his first time up. Pitch on the way.
At the ball.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Iglesias in front. 3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
And might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Hunter Alberto.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Line drive to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
The right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
So here's Trey Mancini.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back. The White Sox are set to hit here in the third inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's out number 1.
Batting ninth.
Digging in, Nick Madrigal.
Nick Madrigal.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. And he fouls this one off. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim
And the next to
Anderson.
bat will be Tim Anderson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Two and 1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Ball even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that'll bring up the former. Top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is in the air to left field. Santander waits on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely.
The first baseman.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Cobb comes set, and the pitch.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Down the third baseline. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. And here's Renato Nunez.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Good time now to check out the White Sox Road to the Show report, as you see a pair of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves as of late. Anthony Santander, the next to bat. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. That evens it up, 1-1. Santander, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Up high, 2-1 now. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Anthony Santander sent packing for the second out of the inning. Austin Hayes the next to bat. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Pat Valaika is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Chris Davis is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, this is a big inning brewing. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Fouled off. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 out, bases loaded. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. 1 run is scored. On to second, but he's in safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
Into the box now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Orioles are on top 2-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yasmani Grandal, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting,
So after the line out on the fastball, might be a pretty good time to check out the pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Ground ball right into the shift. He's got it. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
So there are 2 gone now in the White Sox 4th, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Oh, that grounder caught him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the. Settling in now, Hanser Alberto. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The third baseman, Hanser Alberto.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
This is in the air out to right field. Mazzara moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Called strike on the change. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mazzara looks up. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Now batting, designated hitter, Renato.
Stepping in now, Renato Nunez. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 25.
Ready once again, Anthony Santander. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Swing and a line drive. But just foul. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Orioles add on thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 3-0 Baltimore. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
The right fielder.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nomar Mazara. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
2 balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Striding in once again, Luis Robert. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes is underneath this one, and there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Nick Madrigal. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Iglesias ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tim Anderson. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. White Sox leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in and looking for more, Austin Hayes. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Kelvin Herrera takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 41. Kelvin.
He's set. Here it comes.
Herrera.
Oh, that's kicked out.
1-0 home.
Yep, that ball went out.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. 2-1. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman, Pat Valaika.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. Now here it comes.
Hey.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is Jimenez, and it's gone as they add still another.
Hey, this guy is great at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did on that pitch, getting out and around and driving it out pull side. Used to watch Mark Teixeira do this on a regular basis down in Arlington.
No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
0-2.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Now in the box, Pedro Severino, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. Moncada gloves it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Orioles add on thanks to the solo home run. Through 5.5, it's now 4-0 Baltimore. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
So here's Jose Abreu. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Hard hit at third. Alberto has it, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
That misses. 2-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Fouled away. Ready with 2 balls and a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Pulled toward right center field. Hayes on the run for it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And there's a first step in the comeback. The sac fly makes this a 4-1 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bouncer to the left side, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Encarnacion.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Edwin Encarnacion. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Santander looks up. Gone! So a 2-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion. 19th home run for him on the season as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing in now, Nomar Mazara, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike. 3 runs already home here. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run for Nomar Mazara. 8th home run on the season for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Now batting, the center fielder.
To the plate now, Luis Robert. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's wide, 2-0. Two balls and a strike. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. 4 runs here in this half inning. Heading out toward shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 4-4. Seventh inning ready to roll, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Hanser Alberto.
Now at the plate, Hanser Alberto. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch.
Oh, that's it.
High and deep to right center. Mazara's on his horse. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Trey.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera, he's hitless in 6 tries. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Swing and a liner, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Score remains tied at 4. Sean Armstrong gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Sean Armstrong.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
The second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And this sails right over Davis's head. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now a wave and a miss looked like the slider there.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Alberto gloves it. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Digging in once again, Yoan Moncada has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
The 2-1. Popped up. Iglesias will put this one away, and that's out number 2. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Hit back up the middle. Iglesias is there. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after. Striding forward now is the DH, Renato Nunez. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Steve Cishek will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Skied into straightaway right. Headed after it is Mazara. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. In there, 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Cishek, 33 years old. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Tie ball game, 4-4 the score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starting pitchers. Into the box now, Austin Hayes. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third.
Thought he might have a chance to get in there safely when he got a good jump from second, but that was a good throw and a good tag to cut him down.
Comes set, the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Orioles held in check there. This game's all tied at 4. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal.
First offering on its way.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2-2.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eloy Jimenez. He singled his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit well towards the hole. Iglesias is up with it, and that's the second out.
The batter.
Ready to take his hacks again, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Two and 1. Here it is. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Grounded to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Dwight Smith Jr. is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Chris Davis at the plate now. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here's the pitch. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The catcher, number 28.
Digging in, Pedro Severino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still all square at 4 apiece. Hector Velasquez comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Hector Velasquez.
Andrew Velasquez will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Ball one to start the at-bat. A 1-0 delivery.
No strike.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. Solo shot to right center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
They say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
The man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The Chicago White Sox get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Steve Cishek claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Orioles, 4 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.